there's this feeling of inevitability in the way Belly and Conrad get together. Like it was always going to happen. But Belly was so hard trying to deny that this was going to happen this whole day. And she spends the whole first half of this episode lying to people and to herself. And Steven has some very cathartic conversations. He's speaking so
Yes.
much truth after he sees her and Jer in the driveway kissing. He immediately confronts Belly, then he goes inside and he immediately confronts Jer. He says his first words to Belly are, "What about Conrad? I just don't want things to get all screwed up. They're like our family. This affects way more than just you."
And she's like, I know, but I choose Jeremiah. And like it was 6 hours
She
later.
says, "I get to pick, and I picked Jeremiah. You're just going to have to trust me until later tonight when I will change my mind on this very day."
Well, technically
but
it's the next day, technically, but yes.
Belly also, here's where she's on the same journey as Jer. Impatience has gotten us into this situation. So, yeah.
Well,
and then when Steven says to Jer, "You like a lot of people," and he's like, "Have you seen me hooking up with anyone this summer?" And Steven's like, "Yes." And Jer's like, "But that was like a month ago. This is back to your timeline." I don't think it was a month ago.
it wasn't a month ago. It was
Anyway,
like at
then
most 2 weeks
Nicole
ago.
calls her out. Where was this conversation 2 episodes ago? If
okay,
only
let's give-
Steven had walked out to the pool on that very first night
Please
and
don't
had a
remind me
chance
about
to
that.
say then, "This affects way more than just you."
I don't need that visual in my head. Thank you. When he sees them kissing and he's like, I'm like, yes, exactly. Gross. Which I don't think he would have had the same reaction about Conrad. I think when he
No.
knows they're together, he has this sort of is like, you'll see in season 2 if you haven't watched, but he just like, well, okay, fine. Okay. But let's give Belly a bit of grace because is Belly impatient? Yes, but Belly has been waiting for Conrad for years.
Yeah,
for
right.
years.
Yeah.
Right?
Impatient. I mean, maybe she has, again, every right to be.
She has
impatient.
every right, I think, to be like, I'm sick of this. I need to move on with my life. Again, echoing something that's going to happen in season 3. I had to move on and I couldn't if I was still holding on to you. And I think that is sort of what she feels like. She needs to experience life. She wants to do all the things that most girls her age do. And she can't do them if she's just like holding out hope for a fantasy, which is what she sees Conrad as being. And the fact that when she sees him, time slows down and Taylor Swift songs play only feeds the fantasy narrative. Yeah,